All right, so here we are. I wanted to do an update today. Today is Friday, and I wanted to get an update before the weekend because a lot of people have been asking when the next part is. So I thought I would do that because I know a lot of people like to work on the weekends because a lot of people are doing this in their spare time. So anyway, as an update to this campaign, it has been up and down. I have gone in and looked at the data, and I'm going to show a couple of the changes I'm going to make. And there will be one more part to this case study after I make these changes, but I wanted to show a couple of the changes I made recently, as well as what is actually happening here with the campaign. So, looking at today's date, here we are inside CPV Lab Pro. I have 221 visitors today from the advertisements, 16 clicks on the landing page, and 5 conversions, okay, for a revenue of $75. And the cost today so far is $33. So currently $40 profit at this point in the day. Now, there's a few things that need to be done on this campaign to really pull it away from this up and down mentality that's happening here. And one of the things, as you can see right here, is this landing page click-through rate. This really drastically needs to be improved, or else this campaign will continue to go up and down in profitability. So I really need to test a new landing page. Now what I have done actually is I put in a new test, LP3, against the control page. And as you can see now, it is doing better again. It is LP click-through rate of 8.18 with a better conversion rate. However, this is still not good enough. I need this to be at least 12 to 15% LP click-through, okay? So I want double almost the click-throughs on this page. And to do that, I'm going to have to put more calls to action, more believable content in my advertorial, better images maybe, and maybe a better angle and story that matches the ads that I have inside Rev Content. So I'm going to have to constantly work on this, okay? So what I'm going to do before the weekend is I'm going to put up a very highly aggressive advertorial to compete against this LP3, which is in there now, okay? And I'm going to run this LP3 as a new control because, as you can see, it is winning now. And with more data, it might be close to the same. Let's just see if I put the last 2 days here. It's always better to compare a little more data. So let's go the last 3 days and see if it truly is the better lander. Let's see here. LP3, they both have the same amount of clicks, little less click-through rate, and actually, as you can see, it is not the winning landing page. It is only the winning landing page today. So actually, the control page is still the winner at a 7.37 click-through rate with 12 conversions and a 1.7 click conversion rate. Now, this conversion rate will probably hover around the same, but if I get a higher click-through rate here, I should have more engaged users as well as a higher conversion rate. So I really need a better test page, and I have to get this click-through rate up. So like I said, more calls to action, better images, maybe a better angle, okay, that matches the ad because we know the ad is performing well. We're getting a good click-through rate on the ad inside Rev Content, and we're getting cheap clicks. So we need to match that. I'm going to match the landing page to the ad that's already running. I can also try another ad, but I think the problem here is the landing page, and I really need to get this up, this LP click-through rate. So that's why in the next video I'm not going to post it until I get this click-through rate up, and I'll show you what I've done. But in the meantime, I want to show you the stats in Rev Content so you can see some of the changes I've made and what I've done inside my data here. For the last 6 days, so you can see 6 days running here, it was really close to even on this day, close to even, lost 50 on this day, and then I made that back the next day because I made some changes on this day, okay? Once I saw it lose $50, I knew I really had to come in and really optimize something here because this campaign actually could be doing a lot better. And I'm not really happy with the performance, to be honest with you. There's a lot of conversions, but I'm still spending too much on the click. So what I did is I made a complete big change here, and I'm going to show you what I did. So the next day after that change, I made $47 profit, but for some reason yesterday, it just didn't convert well. And I lost 30, but now we're back on track today, so it's up 56 profit. So really, in the last 6 days, it's about $101 in revenue, and 79.89, roughly the same in spend. So not losing any money now. It is, well, as you can see right here, look, $537 cost and $540 in return. So it's definitely not getting me rich by any means, but it is definitely getting a ton of data for free now. And now I can just monetize this much easier, like I said, with a better landing page and a better call to action on that landing page, which I believe is the one thing that's holding this campaign back. So I'm going to prove that concept in the next part, but let me show you some of the changes I did make to get it to this point. So what I did was I went into my stats and I looked at the targeting, okay? I was running a bunch of different targeting here, and now I'm down to, as you can see, only 2 targets, okay? For now. Until I get a better landing page, I'm just going with the 2 targets that are converting. And so how I did that was I came into my campaign stats, and over here there are options I could have selected. And what I did was I just came in here and I just selected the topic. So now you can see, let's just do this month just to give you some information here. So you can see here that the topics that I was choosing, these are the exact same topics you're going to see inside the targeting here on Rev Content. You can see that I'm collecting this data to see which of these is converting best. So as you can see, the highest converting one was Business, Wealth, and Money push notifications. So I have that one running, Business, Wealth, and Money push notifications. And then the push notifications trending was another one that was converting, well, it was before this month. So in August it was converting, so I left that one on. But as you can see, I've only got 24 clicks right now and no conversions, but I'll leave that on for now. And then I left a couple of these ones that don't have a topic are the ones that I had picked the widgets before that I upped the bid on. So it's going to continue delivering those widgets as well. And as you can see, the conversion rate isn't nearly as good as the ones for Business, Wealth, and Money. So I'm putting most of my focus right now on this topic, Business, Wealth, and Money, so I can find a landing page that is going to work where I can then scale out to different topics here. So I could do the non-push notification if I wanted or anything else, but right now I'm just focusing on this one topic. Now, obviously, this isn't going to be able to scale massively, but I have you know, my bid really low, and I'm running it just at a point where I can try and get the information I need to make this profitable at a higher level, okay? Because I'm not happy with $100 a day. I'm happy with $1,000 a day, and to do that, I'm going to have to really make some changes to that landing page to get this working better. So keep that in mind. Another thing I also looked at was in here, I can go and check the visitor or the mobile audience stats. And what I was able to determine here was that certain brands were converting better than others. Now, you can't really target brands, but I can check on the mobile browser and know which one is working better. So as you can see, most of my conversions are happening on Android, okay? And there are some on Safari. And as I go down, you'll see it's a lower model of Android. So this is good data also if I have another traffic source that I want to test this on, like perhaps any other push network like Propeller would probably allow me to run casino, or any other, you know, MGID. I believe you can, yes, you can target the devices. So by knowing these devices, you could go to MGID and focus just on Android and this version, or stuff like that. But in Rev Content, all I can do is block either Android, iOS, or Windows, or stuff like that. So looking at this, I'm going to block Windows, which I've already done. I'm going to come and show you how I did that. I would come into the settings and just wait for this to load. And I will come down here, and what I've done is I've turned off Windows, and all I'm doing is running Android and iOS, okay? What I've also done is I've increased my budget. This is to try and, I guess, trick the algorithm, but I'm not sure that is any effective. It's not really effective because, in fact, I'm still not spending the full budget per day now that I'm only focused on one topic with a low bid. So that the system here is not delivering all of the traffic I could get because my bid is only at 18 cents right now. So I'm focused on one of the better targets, which is business, wealth, and money push notifications, which is highly competitive. So I'm only getting so many clicks. Now, if I get a landing page that's converting well, like double this, then I can come in here and get more traffic by maybe putting this up to 21 cents, 22 cents, jacking my budget and just focusing again on that one topic. But I'm not going to do that until I have the landing page working better with a better click-through rate. Some of the other things I've been looking at is just, again, looking through here, the widget targeting. If you go to the widget targeting, you can see I'm up to 993 blacklisted widgets. What I look for here is obviously the spend versus the revenue. I've got some that are close, like 43 clicks here, spent $8 so far. I'm going to make my decision to pause these right around the $10 mark. Some people may change and just want to focus on the ones that are converting. So you would just come in and just hammer these ones. But regardless, the key here that's going to make this or break this is the landing page. So this is really close targeting. As you can see, they're all converting and there's profit here on some of them. And if I just focused on these 5 widgets, I could probably make a profit, but I'm not happy with that. I want to make sure I'm able to scale this. So if I go tight and I just try and focus on 5 widgets, one topic, and not try and improve the actual advertisement and the actual landing page which I'm running, then I could technically just run at a really small winning campaign here and make 20 or 30 bucks a day, which some people might be happy with. $30 extra US dollars a day is, in Canada it's about 12 or 1300 bucks a month, which would pay somebody's rent. So this is it's all perspective. And now I'm running multiple campaigns, so I want this to be in the $500 to $1,000 profit a day, and that's not going to happen until I fix that landing page. So again, coming back into here, let's just look one more last time at the campaign stats for the month. If I wanted, I can also come over here and select options to look at. Instead of the topic, I can look at the content, see which one is actually performing. So you can see I've got the content ID here. Okay, sorry, I want to change that and turn off content and do the target, because we want to look at the widgets. So target, and now we can see all the widgets. So as you can see, there's a bunch of widgets here that are getting clicks. I want to make sure, again, just remind anyone watching this that 57 clicks with no landing page clicks, no revenue. Obviously, this is a terrible widget. This widget right here, 112961, that needs to be blacklisted, and we need to go through and look for this type of scenario. Okay, and we need to pause those. So I'm going to do that. I won't get into that again because we've done that already in the previous parts of this. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to focus on a new landing page that is going to match the ads. So remember the ad, we have 2 ads running currently. We have one at a 0.162% click-through rate, which is decent. It's over the recommended 0.15, which I recommend. And this one's a little lower. Now let's look at the full spectrum here. Let's see what is happening if we give it a little more data. And wait for that to load. Okay, so here we are. We have this one, which is running. Average position is now 1 for the whole time. Now I'm gonna change this to the last 7 days in a second here. But you can see the click-through rate is 0.165. This one has a click-through rate of 0.11. It doesn't have the conversion rate here, which is funny. So you have to kind of figure that out yourself. It doesn't have the, yeah. If we were to just figure out the conversion rate on these, which one's converting better, then we have 52 conversions divided by 4,316 clicks. So 0.012. 14 divided by 894. 0.015. So this one's converting a little bit better, but not really any crazy numbers here. So I'll leave these two, and what I want to do is I want to build a landing page that is going to match this ad where people are engaged, they think there's an unclaimed jackpot, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to write a quick change to the advertorial that's there now and mention how if they're capable of signing up to this casino and, you know, playing, then they can claim this jackpot that is available right now inside the casino. So it's kind of a play on words. It's kind of clickbaity, I'll admit, but this is getting a lot of clicks. So now I could also change the angle altogether if that's something that might work better. This is where your creativity and your ability to test different angles and different landing pages and different ads will help you in making more money, because we have it at a break-even point right now. Okay, that's it's not great. I mean, it's making a little bit of money. If I was to focus on some widgets, just the widgets and that are making money, it would probably bank for a little while, but it wouldn't last very long until we get a new angle and a new landing page that's getting higher click-through rate. So the key to this video is we need to test a new landing page, get it up there, and then focus hard on the widgets that are converting, and then jack the budget and make some money. Now, it's not going to be like this for every campaign. Some campaigns convert way better depending on your angle and your landing page and your calls to action. So that's extremely important. So if you're testing offers, this is the process you would go through, but you'll find offers that convert way better and pay you more depending on the action the user has to take. So that's an update for today. It is Friday, so if you can wait till next week, we'll have the last part of this where we have the data from the new landing page that I'm going to aggressively try and find and build to split test, and I'll give some details about that landing page after the data comes in. So thanks for watching.